Grand Rising Ray, long Grand Rising. Hello everybody, everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's an agenda in tarot. Journey, hello. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. And leave the rest, okay? This might be a touchy subject, okay? Touchy subject. Please have an open mind. Tarot is not therapist. It's not your therapist, okay? Keep that in mind. Tarot is not your therapist, okay? Please watch what you say in the comment, because you will be blocked. Please watch what you say in the comments, because you will be blocked, okay? Flip these messages, switch it, get in where you fit in. You can follow me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things in that nature, okay? Also, cross-watchers are welcome as well, okay? But please don't be in my comments but hurt, okay? Please don't. Okay? Well, Rico, I'm going to suggest you to go within and pray to whoever you pray for and get some, what they call it, balance, some discernment, some discipline. Okay? It's very important. That's the only way you're going to get somebody real in your life. Okay? That's the only way you're going to get somebody real in your life. Okay? Balance, discernment, and discipline. Okay? So let's see. Aries to Pisces. Who are your ops? Who are your ops? Aries to Pisces. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. Okay? Aries to Pisces. Who are your ops? Cross watchers are welcome. Make you clap on out of here. Okay? I can make you clap elsewhere. On out of here. Please hit the like button. Sharing is caring. I am trigger fingered today. Hello. I am definitely trigger fingered today. So let's see. Aries through Pisces. Who are your ops? I'm going to start out with the Kipper deck. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Aries. Let's see who your ops are. Despair. Official person in reverse. House. Message of concern. One more for Aries. Who is your op? Lover. Concern. Message. Okay. So Aries, this is somebody that's in despair. With official person in the bottom of the deck. This is not official person. You could have lived with this person with house here. Maybe they're having house issues. Okay. Maybe something's going on at the house. Let's see. Aries. Somebody you're married to. Marriage. House. Message of concern. Lover. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is somebody that's definitely in despair. Okay. Let's get some official person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Despair for Aries. Message. Eight of Cups. Lovers. The Seven of Wands. This is somebody, Aries, that first of all should not be in despair. They shouldn't be in despair at all. Give me some on marriage. With the Wheel of Fortune out here. Yeah. Yeah. This is somebody that should not be in despair. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You got despair clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Official person clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Karma. Marriage clarified by home. This could be somebody you live with. Okay, the Fool. Aries energy. Okay. Eight of Cups clarified the message of concern. Five of Wands clarified by the Lovers in reverse. Seven of Wands clarified by the Lovers in reverse. Now my question is to this person, whoever this is, cross watchers, Aries, flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. There's an Eight of Cups. If somebody walked away from you, emotionally, physically, why would you even be in despair? Okay? And that's the question I would want to know. Why would you even care at that point? Clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork obviously did not make this dream work. Clarified by the opportunity. Okay? Seems like you got an opportunity somewhere else. What's despair for Aries? Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's what it is. You, them, or they, us. Somebody was sneaky. Okay, Seven of Swords is the despair person. Aries. It could be you, them. Okay. Yeah, Two of Cups. This is a relationship. Somebody you had a relationship that's obviously in despair. Okay. Partnership is giving me, because the Page of Pentacles, it's like you gave your partnership, relationship. Give me real third party energy with Three of Pentacles here. Okay, you're working together with somebody, or they're working together with somebody, as they should, because the Eight of Cups is out here. It's walking away. It's like, I emotionally detached from this marriage situation, this commitment, this house, okay? And with the official person in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune, absolutely. They should be the not official person. It should be not like the main focus. Okay? Because it would make no sense if the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups clarified despair, that this person would definitely be in despair, or you would be in despair because you walked away from a situation. It's delusional. Okay? That's just like saying, okay, life is not going to go on because this person walked away. Life is definitely going to go on because this person walked away, okay? Matter of fact, the despair should be life has definitely got real with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse when it should be in the upright, okay? I feel like this person, Aries, okay? You got Pisces out here. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out here, heavy Pisces, heavy Earth energy, okay? And Leo energy. I feel like this person is giving up and losing battle, but it's a message of concern that they walked away and collaborated with somebody else, okay? Now, yeah, you can look at that as being a tower. Yeah, that is a hateful and hurtful thing, okay? Allowing somebody to walk away. I mean, you can't make them stay is what I'm looking at. And with the Fool, it's like you took in an opportunity somewhere. But what gets me is you took in an opportunity, you made a choice, okay? So that person has definitely made you not the official person, or you made them not the official person. We could flip this message, okay? You could have left or they could have left. Somebody left, and it didn't no longer make them that official person anymore, okay? With official person in reverse, clarification by the thunder, okay? You no longer hold that spot anymore. And I think that's what the realization, what makes them just so terrifyingly opposite is, let's see, Aries. What's the Seven of Swords? Three of Wands. The Death card in reverse. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Now it's a twist, Aries. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands, the Death card. The Death card in reverse. Okay. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You may be seeing 444, or they are. Okay, so somebody actually walked away, okay, with the message of concern, knowing that once they walked away, they are no longer going to be the official person. The official person could be, they're no longer going to be the husband, the wife, the bread maker, the person that's like centerfold in that family dynamic, that group or whatever. They are no longer going to be that, which, how they say with the Wheel of Fortune, okay, yeah, that's granted. That's just how that works. You know, when you walk out of a marriage, a commitment, a situation, I don't want to just dedicate it on marriage, even though marriage is definitely out here, you are no longer that spot, okay? That single person may take on both roles, masculine and feminine, okay? Or they may get with someone else, or they may grow a family with someone else, okay? Take in consideration. Now, that's where the healing come on. But the person is definitely mad because that's what happened. With the Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, now they done walked away and they're looking back. You can't do that. You can't walk away and hold on that your position. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. When you take a leap of faith saying you started a new beginning, that means you go on, you push on, you go to another level. Something was said, something was acted, something was ignored or not said that allowed whoever this is, you Aries, to go ahead and push on and replace that person. So with the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, with the Four of Cups, with the Four of Pentacles, that should, the Death in reverse. Oh no, I changed my mind. Oh no, it don't work like that. Oh no, it don't work like that. That's not how that works. And that's what makes this person upset with you. Because with the Death card, they feel like, okay, I can pick and choose, where, no, you don't get to pick and choose. This says official person in reverse. You are no longer the head of that household. You're no longer that wife. You're no longer the husband. You don't get to pick and choose when, what, when, and how that goes on in the house. That you have already took a leap of faith and already gave the opportunity to somebody else. You are now discredited. You are now discredited. Your opinion no longer matters. If someone asks for your opinion. If it's asked and it's not taken, how they say, seriously, you can't get mad at that person. You're not the official person. Okay? So if somebody, a lover that you left behind, okay, take what resonates. Cross watcher is definitely welcome. You could have left Aries behind. And now they're backtracking, you know, with an opinion, or they feel like it's owed to them due to a commitment, a contract, a marriage, a partnership, or something. No, it's not owed to you. No. So they hide around the collar about that situation. And not only are they hide around the collar, they feel like they can hold on. You can't hold on. I mean, it looks like choices are going to be made regardless, whether you're there, whether you're in the house, whether you're away from the house or not. Period. Point blank. Let's see how you feel, Aries. It seems like somebody's standing on business. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me I'm standing on business. Yeah, lover sideways. Yeah, it's giving me I'm standing on business. Absolutely. Marriage sideways. Courtship side. Up. No, upright. Change. Yeah, but still. But still. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. Okay, give me Lovers sideways. But somebody seemed like they walked away. Ah, I don't know. Give me Lovers sideways. Yeah, I don't know. How does Aries feel? Ah, Aries, no tea, no shade. You might be the one that feels rejected. Four Cups. That same Four Cups came out. Yep, you might be the one that feels rejected. You might be the one that's holding on. Honey, you can't hold on. You can flip this message as you would like, and please don't be in my comments mad as hell, because, hey, it is what it is, and I'm only reading the cards the way they are. Here goes that Four Cups. When I say, how does Aries feel? Okay, and the Four of Pentacles. How does Aries feel? With the Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Okay, so this could be an Aries that's cross-watching as well. Ten of Cups. You don't get to make that decision no more. It's with change out here. But you feel like if you change, you're going to feel rejected or feel criticized, or no, you don't get to make that decision. That decision is not in your hand anymore. But with the Lovers, with the Page of Wands, that's a message that keeps haunting you and pushing on with the Four of Pentacles. Because with this marriage, followed by, it says Lovers sideways, marriage, courtship, and change. You changed it. You changed the dynamics of this partnership. Nobody made that decision but you. Clarification. Okay? So you can be, no. Maybe this message doesn't resonate with you. But that was a change. That was a decision. That was an offer that was given. And you changed it. And because you made this move, that person that de-officialized you, okay, because the official person was in reverse, decided, okay, you made that move, great. I have to boss up, own up, move up, female up, husband up, whatever that situation was in this marriage, and I have to go ahead and step in that place, step in that throne, because with the Page of Wands, life goes on. Okay, life goes on. Life goes on. Whether you reject me, whether you hold on to me, whether you push on me, I still have to make decisions in a household, in a family dynamic. Life must go on with the Ten of Cups. Well, maybe I can courtship and back up and try to take my power back. That's not how that works. I hate when I get readers and they be like, oh, the person's trying to make a decision. No. I honestly believe, and think, and this is just free will. If a person leaves a situation, if a person leaves a position, like if you're at work and you put your 2 weeks notice in, right? And you've been working at that job for 20 years and you go to a job for 6 months and it doesn't work out. I mean, hypothetically, if that job is not filled, sure, I would go back for that position that you love so well. I mean, we all make mistakes. But if that position is not open anymore, don't feel like you're going to sweep something under the rug and just get in where you fit in. You're going to have to go through the interview. You're going to have to go through the whole process all over again with courtship out here. You're going to have to go through it. And if you just don't feel like to go through it, I would advise you to go ahead and push on. Okay? Because the Eight of Wands is definitely out here. Because you don't get to get in where you fit in. You don't get to be accepted. Okay? This is not what they call it, a covenant, a place hold. No, nobody's holding nobody's place. And if you are holding Aries' place, or Aries, if you're holding somebody's place, I wouldn't suggest you wait on nobody. I got a rude awakening yesterday. No, Friday. When I walked in my baby's school, I realized that he's no longer a baby no more, because that school is big as hell. And I realized that them teachers are no longer going to baby him during orientation. So I'm really trying to get him prepared and ready for the decisions that he's going to have to make. And that right there is something that you should take accountability and do. Whether you're cross-watcher for Aries or whether it's Aries, okay? You made a decision. Take accountability. Period. Point blank. There's no need to hate the person that walked away and said, okay, well, I guess I got to put my big girl, big man pants on and make some boss moves. Don't hate them, because that's what they're doing. Okay? You should congratulate that person. You should look up to that person. You know, you didn't play your part. Respect is respect given, is earned. Okay? And it feels like the person that's opping with Aries, they earn that respect. Okay? Period. Point blank. Taurus. Who's Taurus out? Let's see. Who's Taurus out? Got mature man in reverse. Okay, Taurus. High honor. The bottom of the deck. Get it, got it. You got mature man in reverse. You got marriage, number 3. That could be contract. Somebody may want marriage because you also got courtship. You got fake person out here sideways. You got entrapment. That means somebody can be in jail, incarcerated, mentally trapped, giving me a high level Gemini energy. You got high honor at the bottom of the deck, okay? Meaning something in this dynamic definitely got them up in their head about you, okay? They overthinking. I mean, they are definitely trapped into their thoughts. Now, see, Taurus, what's going on, babies? Seems like they were dishonest and untrue about something. Give me imprisonment. Queen of Cups. Not a one. Courtship. Seven of Pentacles. That will make sense. Queen of Swords over Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. What's the Seven of Swords? Over the Ace of Pentacles. Under mature man in reverse. The Taurus. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So you got the mature man in reverse. You got a marriage and contract. Okay. Fumble over it. You got false person. Okay. Sideways. Okay. Courtship. You could have been in a relationship or partnership. This is somebody that was acting very immature. They wasn't being themselves. They didn't tell you the truth. They hold their feelings back. Okay. With Page of Pentacles, that's immature. They wasn't ready. A page is in the beginning. It's like, I'm not ready. It don't even have to be financially. Okay, maybe this person is thinking financially. With the Seven of Pentacles out here, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Okay, I think this person more or less thinking financially. Okay, but with the Queen of Swords, there's some boundaries with this courtship. Okay, now granted, you do need finances to live, but I've come in 5D spiritual realm that, hey, if you believe in something, you'll fall for anything. So listen, I tell you, it takes a tribe, a team. Teamwork make the dream work. Queen of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups out here with the Knight of Wands. Somebody, something, okay, it's definitely moving forward. Leo energy. Gemini energy. Something is definitely moving forward. Now, they might be moving forward slowly, which has that person trapped in their head. Taurus, you got somebody trapped in their head. You can have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Leo. You got somebody trapped definitely in their head. And they, with the Queen of Swords, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to think logical about it. I love Queen of Swords, but then there's a messed up point of Queen of Swords as well. Because I don't see cups. Things got to balance. Everything must have balance. Okay, that's that Libra in me. Everything must have balance. Okay, you have money and you have thoughts. But you don't have cups. The only cup is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like, the Queen of Cups is the nurturing, loving, caring person that makes things happen magical. Okay? She touch it, it turns to gold. You know, she might not have the money. She might not have the source and the thought. But she know if I just take action, baby, if I move, with intentions, things are going to work in my favor. And I think that's why this person's out. Because first of all, they wasn't being real from the get-go with false person in the fumble position. Clarified by the page. This is some immature energy. This is some think inside the box energy. Sometimes you got to think outside the box. Sometimes the most cleverest person or the most brokest person, the most logic person is the most brokest person. The most magical person is the most richest person. It's like total opposite. And I had to learn that. What glitters ain't always gold. You wonder why somebody is moving the way they move and they manifest the way they manifest. Things work out and the way they work out because they got some belief that's allowing them to push forward. And people are definitely trapped in their head about that. With courtship, this is somebody you could have dated, courted towards. Okay? You could have said something with the Queen of Wands out here about how you build things, the Seven of Pentacles. But it looks like there's no cups. That was the problem. You got the Queen of Swords. This could be LGBT community as well. Okay? The Queen of Swords is someone that protects something. They think logical. They don't think with their heart. So these two are not a match anyway. Okay? There's no match here. There's no magic. Ain't no magic for them. So maybe you are in the Queen of Swords energy, female energy, or masculine energy. You may be in the building and being in your feelings about this courtship as well. But somebody on the other end is not being truthful with false personal marriage. Somebody's saying that, yeah, I want commitment, but really, I really don't. I'm not ready for that. I don't feel like I'm financially ready for that. I don't feel like I can give to this situation. So let me go ahead and sneak on out and just breadcrumb you with the Six of Pentacles and give you just bare fucking minimum because hypothetically speaking, magically, I don't want to look into it. I don't want to seem like I'm useless. I don't want to seem like I'm pointless instead of me just being real and upright and coming to this Queen of Cups and saying, you know, I might not have it all, but whatever we can have, we can build, we can put this together, we can make this work. No, I just rather run out, run on. Ace of Pentacles, try to build a Pentacles because I feel like always there's two. One person can do it, okay? But it takes two to make a real standard marriage commitment. Maybe I don't want to commit because of the fact of the Ace of Pentacles out here. I don't have enough money. That is crazy. I know the richest people are the most loneliest people. It's true. It's true. The richest people are most loneliest people. Check the suicide rate. It's given. They have all this money but have nobody to share with. And that's why the Queen of Swords cannot be with the Queen of Cups. It's just not matching. The Queen of Swords is logic. The Queen of Swords can also, how to say, do very logical thinking, can fix the right now, but the Queen of Cups have that emotion, that balance, that emotion. That emotion keeps going. The Queen of Cups can be someone that's nurturing, loving. They can take a plant and bring it back to life. They can take some beans and rice and make a whole meal for 12. Okay? For real. So with this courtship being here, Taurus, I see somebody was not being honest. Somebody was not being real with you. This was some very immature energy, especially with the Seven of Swords out here. They mentally planned, sneak, tried to slide away with the Ace of Pentacles to try to sneak and get away from something. And hypothetically speaking, they were just not honest. And maybe you're trapped in your head about it, okay? About this Queen of Cups, man or female. Or maybe they're trapped in their head because hypothetically they got away and they did something sleek and sly. Okay, and they were just definitely being false because commitment is out here. This is the kind of person that's don't take accountability. They're just going to fake it to make it with false person here. In reality form, they don't want anything stable. Yes, hi, hello, sunset. Yes, I do. I'm sorry, I was focused. This person don't want nothing stable at all. This is like somebody playing house, but they don't want to take care of the responsibility. Okay? And the reason why they're mad is because you could be that Queen of Cups. You're like, you know what? I'm going to take the little what I got and I'm going to push on and I'm going to make things happen. Okay? And you should. And you should. You might not have the money. You might not know where it's coming from. You might not have the thought. You don't have any great ideas right now. You could have a brain for it. You could be that person in imprisonment. Okay? But just continue to pray, meditate, and be waiting, be open, and watch things happen. Let's see how the source feels. Change, see? Yes, indeed. Main woman, absolutely. Yep. Yep. Taurus, you know what? If this is marriage, I see you being happily married. Upright. No falseness, no fakeness. Being the main woman. I see you changing things in your life. Okay? Message, yeah. People gonna get the message. It's like the message of concern is, I'm not going to wait for you to grow up. I'm just going to go ahead and be that mature person and move right along and take my wits with the Leo energy. Not the Knight of Wands is out there. I'm going to just go ahead and make this a loss and go ahead and move to calmer waters with change out here. And I'm going to go ahead and, go with somebody that is ready for commitment, that's really ready to build. They don't have to have everything. They can have a little McDonald's job. I don't know. You may have this, they may have that. Shoot, you put that shit together, baby. You get stability. Okay? You get stability, honey. You get determination. And with the main woman, yeah, you want to be in a situation where you are the main person. You are the main character. In order for that to happen, you start to realize, or you will realize, that things have to change. You have to make some power moves. And you will. With messages. Your spirit team definitely going to keep beating you in the head about these messages. Okay? Definitely. So that's why that person's definitely going to be upset, and that's what makes that person hot, because you're going to move on. It looks like, Taurus, you're going to move on. And they're going to get that message that you've already moved on. You've already made family. You already made your changes. You already moved on to a whole new different situation. You're not ready for that person to grow up. You're not ready for that person to make a decision. You're not ready for that. You leave them where they at. With marriage. You left them where they at. And that's why they're, I was right. You left them where they at. Leave them where they at. I mean, you can have empathy for them and you can always love them. But this is something from a distance. There's some things have to change. You have to make some changes. Okay? Because whatever you was dealing with back there, they wasn't ready for that. And it's okay to, cross-cultures, if you're watching, it's okay to not be ready for that. It's okay to soar your royal oats. But hold on now. If you're in your 40s, going on 40s, late 35-ish, and you're not ready, you should be ready. You might want to check how you spend your money, where you invest your money, the time you spend your money, or mentally, you might want to check yourself. Okay, because it comes a time that you want something standard. And even being in past your 40s, late 30s, early 50s, you got people that like to continue to play games. And we ain't going to judge them, because this is a judge, not channel. But at the end of the day, you might consider leaving those people alone. They don't fit in your category. That's a decision with change out here that you definitely have to make. Like, those people still want to turn up and party. 9 times out of 10, hypothetically, those people are still in their late 30s, 40s, hanging out with people that are 20 years old, early 20s. They may be going through a midlife crisis. They're not hanging out with no old heads, because that's probably reminding them that they have to grow up or they have responsibility. They're definitely not hanging and rubbing shoulders with nobody that's networking or trying to build a foundation. So with main person out here, you're going to have to be your main character and get with people with new love. Your new love has a romantic feelings. Yeah, you're going to get with somebody that's on your level, because it's giving me like whoever that fake person was is definitely not on your level. Okay? So I see you finding some new love, okay? After you make some changes. Whatever that may be in your life. Gemini. Who's your ops for Gemini? Mature woman. Coughing. The bottom of the deck, imprisonment. Okay, so give me great fortune and okay? Fortune and zero. You could be going through some legals, Gemini, child support, divorce, traffic ticket. Take what resonate, okay? Side note, this is somebody specific, but I'm going to keep it overall because Spirit told me to say hello. I'm going to keep it overall, okay? This could be spiritual jail as well. Okay? Things are not definitely working in your favor. This is a female Gemini I'm talking to that put the end to something. Okay, with coughing. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You got main person, main mature woman out here, Death card. Great fortune in reverse with the mean person with the courthouse, clarified by the concern. Ace of Pentacles. There's some legals. Somebody owe you something, okay? Somebody owe you something. Once you put the death to something, give me someone, a mature woman, okay? That could be stalking, watching, okay? Knight of Cups. Seeing who you move on to next. Okay, give me someone on the main level. There's not a match out here. Yeah, disappointment. Okay, so you got a main male that's kind of disappointed sideways. Okay. Yeah, it's giving me very much so third party. Yep, King of Cups. Feelings. Somebody in their feelings. It's giving me I didn't expect. Okay. 19 can be significant. 6 can be significant. 1 can be significant. You can see new beginnings. Okay. You got somebody highly mad. Yep. I didn't expect you to boss up, mature up, and just get the clarity that you need to just want to go ahead and close this out or close this out. That's not what that's, whoa, hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, whoa, hold on. It's like you're having an argument and a fight and somebody just holler out and say, you know what? I know my worth. I don't have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you argue with somebody and they just hang up on you. Click and make their moves. That's what it's like. That's what it's giving me. That's the energy it's giving me. It's like somebody really thought that you were supposed to fight for something. Hang on to something. Because Four of Pentacles ain't out here. And that was concerning. That you was just supposed to keep chasing. This is night energy. It's giving me, I'm supposed to just keep chasing you, Cletus. Even though I know I need to close this situation now. Even though I have definitely taken an emotional loss with the Page of Swords, this person actually watches you materially as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, when are they going to come back around? Okay. So, yeah, when are they going to give to it? But you're not. There ain't no spinning the block. There ain't no coming back around. By mature woman out here, you get it. You might not want it, but you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like some decisions we make in life, we don't want to. We have to. It happens that way. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It's the way fate is driven. Some decisions you're gonna have to just go ahead and make that decision. You know, ain't no need to fight, argue, be argumentative and all that about it. But that pushes you in an ace of pentacles position. And that concerns the person, the main person. Because if that is so, where Poonie, my baby's just talking up a storm. I call you. Can you close your door, Sing Sing?
Okay, Mom.
Because you loud.
Just have one go.
Yes, go ahead, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. With great fortune in reverse, it puts somebody in a position of disappointment because it looks like once they got to the courthouse, which could be the 5D, can be karma or a literally court hearing, it ain't going in their favor, okay? It's not. They have no room to celebrate. With the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay, heavy Pisces out here, heavy Leo out here, okay? It is not going in their favor, and they're in their feelings, and now they're mad at it. Mad at you, Gemini, because you don't want to fight for the situation. So they would have stabbed you down and be your op forever because you like, well, shit, what are we fighting for? You know? What's the 5 of Wands for Gemini? Like, what are we fighting for? And that would be the question, like, what are we fighting for? Yeah, Hangman, what are we fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the cutback? What's the argument? What's the problem? It's giving me, Gemini, somebody's upset and opping you because you no longer want to fight for a position. You no longer want to fight for a space. You no longer want to fight for that position. You are maturely with the Hangman energy. That means you see it your way, their way, both ways, and you've made a decision to go ahead and close it out, you know. Which might be the most healthiest decision because nobody wants to fight for somewhere that they don't want to be or want them to be. It seems like this person that's mad at you have not realized that there was no equal reciprocity in this situation, so there was no reason to fight for it anyway. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It ain't just dawned on them like this person, mature man, you didn't give this mature woman nothing to fight with. So now it's time to go to court or separate or, oh, now we're in our feelings. Why are we in our feelings? Why are we in our feelings? You tell me, King of Cups, why are we in our feelings? Because you didn't take action. That wasn't your passion. Yeah, you didn't take action. And when you didn't take action, that put that person in their head. They shouldn't be in their head. They should be in responsibility mode. Take accountability mode. It shouldn't be a concern. It should be like, okay, I see their point at this point. I did walk away. And they made a choice to close it out. I was missing. I wasn't at that football game at that point, so the coach didn't put me in. So it is what it is. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm going to be mad at you because you wasn't in the game and you just made a decision to go ahead and close this chapter out. That is crazy. Let's see how you feel, Gemini. Wow. Okay. The cadacity of that situation. The cadacity. How does Gemini feel? How does Gemini feel? The Lovers, the courtship, and the pathway. Yeah, you feel like your pathway is blocked. Okay? Pathway is in reverse. Why? You feel like they're blocking your pathway. Ooh, this could be a commitment. You feel like they're blocking your pathway with courtship on the first day. Let me tell you something about that. I can relate to this. You know what? At this point, Gemini, this is definitely your story. Who gives a fuck at this point? Okay, and I'm not, that's that shadow side of me. I'm not telling you to go against the grain, but I can relate to this story. You know what? At this point, sure, courtship, lovers, baby, it's time, baby, look. Okay, it's giving me you're mature enough to know your side. Don't care what nobody else say. It's just time to go. You do not have to be stuck with nobody. It's time to go. I made that decision on Friday. I was like, you know what? Stuck is a stuck energy. I needed time. Sometimes you do feel stuck. Okay. Sometimes you do feel stuck. Sometimes situations don't unfold the way you want it to unfold, and you have to learn to push forward and get you unstuck. Maybe you need a couple of days to cry, because, baby, I did the ugly cry. I was like, oh. I called a couple of friends. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But joy comes in the morning, baby. When I woke up that morning, I said, you know what? I plead the blood of Jesus over my life, okay? I plead it. I'm waiting on my open road candle right now, and it will definitely open roads, open connections, open love, open partnership. If a marriage is what you want, Gemini, damn it, I name it in the blood of Jesus, you're going to get it. Okay? Ain't nothing going to stop you. Not no mature man, not his fuckery, and not him stopping your pathway. Okay? Nothing going to stop it. Okay? It only stops it because you mentally want it to stop it. It ain't going to stop it because you want to go on. You do want love. You do want a partnership. You do want to be with somebody that's more of your lingo, because obviously this person ain't got it together. So it's giving me like they want you to wait. Okay, well, hypothetically, you go ahead and get it together. You're not at my level. Understood. With the hangman out here, I think as a mature person, Gemini, you understand that. You understand all of that. It's power of choice. Not necessarily a power of choice when it comes to dating or being with somebody else. Because I always feel, you want love, you get love. You just got to be careful who you reunite with. Okay, no problem. But at the end of the day, if you want love, you want compassion, you want courtship, if you want to start dating, start dating. Start dating. Protect yourself, though. Protect your partnership. Protect who you with. Okay, let them know. Say, hey, I got somebody that feels thinking, believe that they're stuck, and they got my pathway all upside down. Okay, or maybe you want to talk to other lawyer representative or something like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you, embarrassment. Give me some on courtship. Yep, embarrassment. That your op cross watching, you're gonna be embarrassed. Whoever. You're going to be embarrassed. It's not going to look cute. Because I see Gemini going on. I see Gemini moving on. I see, baby, pathway is clear. Somebody's going to look embarrassed. Because there's love and courtship out here. Somebody's going to be real embarrassed. And it ain't going to be the happy, loving couple. Because I really believe if you want genuine love, you will definitely find it. If you want to be with somebody, you will definitely find it. There's not a contract. There's not a witch. There's not a candle. There's not a nothing can stop you from getting your way. With star energy, you could be dealing with Aquarius as well. Okay, the Aquarius could be your new love. There's not nothing that's going to stop you. Okay? Somebody's just going to be in. Yep. I see engagement. Somebody's just going to be embarrassed. Changing your belief system. I see somebody's definitely going to be embarrassed here. I see you being engaged with engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so if you are married, you're definitely going to be married and engaged. Okay, you're going to be married and committed some kind of way. It's not going to, how they say, one monkey don't stop no show, that monkey, that circus. Okay, you definitely going to leave that behind, at least you should. You should. They don't want to release, no problem. Give me some for lovers for Gemini. They gonna be big mad for real. Yeah. What I tell you, tap in. You gonna go on anyway. Cancer energy, Aquarius energy. Baby, you about to go on anyway. I said that. Your pathway ain't blocked. Your pathway ain't blocked. You're gonna go and be happy. And it's not to get over to get under somebody, because if you're mature, you already know that you did the steps to heal. You already did the alignment. You could be by yourself right now, Gemini. You could be by yourself for a long while. We're talking about 4 years out here, because I got the number 4. You could have been single for 4 years here or more. Maybe you was in a relationship. Some of y'all could be single up to 15 years. Whatever decision that you're making, it's going to be a logical decision. It's going to be a heartfelt decision. This is love. True love is a choice. Like, I can choose to be stuck, or I can choose to be with somebody in traditional, okay? Common law is everywhere in Texas. It's everywhere. I can build, I can resurface, I can write up some power of attorneys, I can do some documents on property. Baby, it's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? While you sitting there holding on to me, I'm holding on the fact that I do want love, that I do want a future, that I am gonna make a way, okay, out of nowhere around your fuckery. Because it seems like this op is definitely trying to cross your path with pathway and work. They trying to stop you in some weird way. I don't know. Maybe they want you to wait on them. Maybe they don't want to know what to do. Maybe things are juggling. Or they made the wrong decision and now you're at court. So now they don't want to pay you your money. Spiritually, they might be fighting with you up there. Okay, because in the reality form, hey, you ain't fighting with them. You're okay with the decision that's made. You threw the ball in that court, shit. They made that decision. It's time to go on. It's time to go on. Okay. Cancer. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Cancer, who are your ops? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Cancer, babies, who are your ops? President. Person. Concern. Cancer. Journey in reverse. House. One more. Thoughts, high honor. Cancer, it seems like you're in a high honor by the higher ups, okay? Something you may be doing, thinking, feeling, okay? You're going in the right direction. I'm not saying you're perfect. Hello, my love. I'm not saying that you're perfect, but at the end of the day, you are definitely going in the right order, okay? Imprisonment for cancers. Official person. Journey in reverse. Somebody didn't have the strength. What's the strength card, Leo? And you could be dealing with a Leo. Aries, yeah. Somebody didn't have the strength. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom there. Cancers, you coming out in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be a wife, you could be married, you could be very stable, nurturing, caring. You know, you may have kids involved and things of that nature. Because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that make good decisions, good financial decisions, the best decision they can possibly make. You know, they run the household, they could run a business, they can do it all. It's like a jack of all trades. She's a queen, okay? What's the Five of Swords for Cancer? Chariot. You got a official person trapped in their head wanting to know who you're working with. But that was only a queen out there. Some of y'all are not with nobody. And if you are, nothing serious. With the chariot out here, I see you pushing on at a distance. This is somebody that could be distant from you, distant away from you. Somebody's in their head about who's helping you out, who's doing this, doing that. I didn't see anybody. So cross watchers, if you're wondering, is anybody helping Cancers? I know Cancer is pulling their load. They coming out in the Queen of Pentacles. They're doing the best way they can. Official person is the concern. With the Fool reverse, this is giving me somebody that could not maturely take that leap of faith to go on that journey. Whether it's a journey to you, whether it's a journey to a situation, and with the strength, now they're thinking about it. This man is thinking. Number 16 could be significant. This man is thinking and watching. Should I have took that journey with the strength? They were not mature. They didn't have their eggs in the batch, and obviously giving trust issue. Give me someone on the page of Pentacles. Yep, they thinking, watching, looking, and lurking. Here's your Opps, Cancer. Yep, watching, looking, and lurking. Okay, King of Cups in reverse, non-emotional. 5 of Wands. Why you not fighting for this? And somebody that has no emotion. Knight of Pentacles with the Magician. Okay. Earth sign, water sign like yourself. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries. Could be a Cancer like yourself. High honor, mature man, pathway, main woman, community. So it looks like, you know, you could meet somebody else. It's high honor. Okay? It's high honor. Claim it. Claim it. I claim it for you. 4 Wands. Stability. You could run into your twin. Or this could have been your twin. Give me some on the 4 Wands for Cancer. Yep. I see a new opportunity. Page of Cups coming towards your way. Yep. This is 7 of Swords. There's a new opportunity coming your way, but you're going to walk away from it. Why? Why? Yeah, because you're not going to trust it. And with the moon here, they feel like you're manifesting, Cancers. That's why you're going to walk away from it. Manifestation don't take 2, baby. It takes 1. It takes 1, baby. Okay? Cancers, I see you got your eyes on the prize. With the moon here, you probably have not said anything about this. Okay? People are going to definitely be up in their head when you make that move. Okay? You're going to walk away from this situation because you're not going to trust the 7 of Swords. Page of Cups. You're not going to trust it because it looks like the 4 of Wands is here. You could be running a house, Queen of Pentacles. You could be running a business. You could be trying to go up in your job. You could be creating. You could be trying to move a foundation. You could be trying to get something new. You could be pushing forward. I see projects. Manifestation is Magician. You could even be doing work on yourself or a situation. I see house, home. I'm trying to build a better situation, a better life, a better stability. I don't have time to focus on whatever your decisions were. High honor. I need, if you're going to come to me correct, maturely. Not just official person. Official person is giving me somebody that wants a title but don't earn it. For example, a husband or wife. But you ain't doing nothing to earn that title. That's a title. But you're not doing nothing to earn it. So because of the fact, that's the subtle change with the Tower out here. You're not doing nothing to earn it. What's the Tower for Cancers? Yep. You're not doing nothing to Earn that. Cancer, y'all could be going internationally, traveling, doing whatever you need to do with the world. That's closing out cycles. That's moving. That's getting on. That's preparing. The magician is definitely out here, Cancer. But whatever you got up your sleeve, baby, with the moon, shh. Yep. You ain't gonna hear that from me. Okay? You ain't hearing it from me. I ain't that terror to tell you all your business. Okay? I do see the chariot out here. The chariot is balanced, emotionally balanced, physical, no shadow with this light side and carrying on. See, like it takes an emotional, important person to do that. Chariot, that's you, Cancer. That's you balancing your emotions, okay? That's you not competing with anybody. That's you dead set focus with 501s. 501s means you can already, somebody could have put you in competition, okay? Competing, whether it's a job. I like to be open-minded. It could have been a job. And maybe your boss put you in competition and you're like, okay, well, you know what? This is what I'll do on the side so eventually I can quit this job and not have to compete with Sammy or Dorothy or whomever. It's like, but I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to fill me an application over there where they're going to pay me more. That's for example. You can also be in a relationship like, you know, I can take the good with the bad and I can go ahead and close this chapter and I can build me and create me something where somebody would love and care for me and I can make this happen with high honor. It's giving me public eye. It's also giving me focus. It's also giving me travel. You can move and make your own self happy. Okay? It's giving me sudden change. That's the sudden change. It's giving me, I spy a better opportunity. That's what it's giving me. And the person is mad. Okay? The chariot don't stop. The chariot do not stop. That's about the chariot. I know with the chariot don't stop. It don't never stop. So this person did not take a leap of faith, did not trust you, did not bank on you. You're saying, okay, I must go on. Okay? How does Cancer think and feel? 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 Yep. Gift. Cancer, I see you at the bottom of the deck. This is how you looking at it, hypothetically speaking. It's like, you know, I got this person, I got this situation, I got this spouse. And, you know, I'm sure they're making the most mature decision that their high level can get them. And I'm not just trying to discredit the crosswatcher or anything. Of course not. What I am saying is, you know, I can reason with the reason why they may have feel, think, and believe, and why they didn't bet on me, and why they didn't give me that opportunity, or why they chose somebody else. I can get that. I can feel that. But see, hindsight, you know, with marriage out here, there was a commitment, there was an agreement that we both made. But, you know, I'm going to let that fly. Meanwhile, while I'm letting that go, letting that fly, Pathway is out here, main woman, I'm going to make myself self-love, self-care, the main person, the main character. I am definitely not going to worry about with occupation. Absolutely. I'm going to focus on my grade. I'm going to get my grade up. I'm going to make a way out of no way with Pathway in spite of situations, because it seems like Cancers, you guys know what the fuck you want. And it ain't your problem because the Opps is mad because they don't know what they want. Period. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want to do. But gifts out here. You can have a certain kind of spiritual gift. The world was out there. You could even be in public eye. You do something that gets you attention. You look like, okay, well, you know, I can't change the contract, the marriage, the situation of hand with fumble. And I'm not really going to worry about that because I'm going to change what I can and fuck the rest. It's giving me surrender prayer. God, grant me the surrender to change what I can and forget the rest. At least for right now. Because I have to go to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving me. Like, I gotta go to work in the morning. I got things to do. I don't have time to cry. You may give me one day to whoop over a certain situation, but I gotta show the world the real me. Crying and all. I gotta put this shit to rest, okay? I really ain't got time to cry. I really don't have focus. Like I tell people all the time, depression is a gift. Yes, it is. Some people don't have time to be depressed. It's like I gotta be at work in the morning. I could sit at home and I could lose my job and I could, how they say, go through all these emotions, but at the end of the day, the higher self of me will definitely make a different path because shit, I gotta go work in the morning. I got a very responsible job. I got somewhere to go. I got some things I need to do. I got to show my gifts, my talent. Whatever this situation may be, shoot, nevertheless, you can be just got a new promotion at the job and you have to be the first one at this job to open up. That means I can't party with you all guys all night. I got to go home at 10 so I can give me some rest so I can be there to open this job up. Mm-hmm. How? Yeah. Leo. Here's your Opps. And why? Let's see what concern. Bad health. Wealthy man. And despair. I could be talking to a masculine Leo with imprisonment. Somebody's definitely worried, thinking, stressing, okay? Bad health can be mental health. Bad health can be really bad health, okay? It's a message of concern with the wealthy man with a message in despair. This situation might put you in despair, but give me where we're going with this spirit and ancestors, okay? So maybe you wasn't in despair when you got the message. Sometimes, you gotta send love and light from a distance, okay? Can't fix everything. Every problem ain't for you to fix. That is one thing I have to learn. Every problem is not for you to fix. Let's see. That's just of concern. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. What's the wealthy man? Yep. The Death card, Ten of Swords. What's the bad health? Okay. Somebody's trying to basically heal a situation. Or you could be healing Aquarius energy. Earth energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as well. Somebody could be trying to heal a situation or just heal themselves, okay? It's giving me really bad hermit mode, yeah, with the Magician to make things work in their favor, okay? That's the message of concern, okay? The concern is with the Three of Wands and Judgment. They've called judgment on this situation. With the Ten of Swords, Leo, you've put the end to it. It was just too rational. Things went way left. And now you're focused. What the man's giving me, you're dead focused on your career. You're giving me dead focus on your money. Yeah, you're taking your power back. You're standing into your leadership position, man or woman. Or women, you're going to be dating a male wealthy man as such, okay? That's about their business, giving me business mode. Because you couldn't build, you couldn't have a foundation with whomever you left behind. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Heavy Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the wheel will definitely turn in your favor to where the fact that you will reject anything that person tried to come with, okay? Giving me Taurus energy as well with the despair. Somebody's going to be upset and despair and trapped in their head, yeah, because I see you getting a different opportunity elsewhere, okay? Or this person in hindsight walk away, walk towards you, become wealthy, and y'all run off in the sunset. Even the Magician. Yeah, somebody's in their feelings. Yeah, with the World. Somebody's in their feelings. This could be long distance. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Somebody's in their feelings. Your Cups. Because you're celebrating. You're like, you know what? Times get hard. Courtship. Okay? Somebody you could have courted, and now with toil and labor and sudden wealth. I see you being the wealthy man. Woman, man, whoever. And you are the wealthy man. Okay? If you're female, you're the wealthy man. Mm-hmm. With toil and labor, you're going to put the work in. You're going to put the work in. You're going to put whatever the situation is to the side. Whether it's courtship, job, or whatever. Let's just say, Leo, you've been slacking on the situation. Let's just say you've been refocused, distractions. Give me heavy distraction on one thing. You're definitely going to put that to the side and get focused. Okay? And focus of whatever that's going to make you wealthy. Okay? That could be getting married to a wealthy man. That could be making yourself wealthy. It's giving me more working on you. Okay? With bad health and the star energy, Aquarius energies. It's like you're going to be working on your health. Focusing on you, getting you together. That's going to change that wheel. And with that being said, people are definitely going to be in their feelings. Okay? About that situation. Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, I said it too quick. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Gemini, heavy Pisces, heavy Aquarius. How does Leo feel about this situation? How does Leo feel about this situation? High honor. Journey. Message. Mature woman sideways. Mature woman came sideways. Let me see why. You're going to get a message about a journey, okay? Or you're going to just go ahead and journey on, okay? About a thief. Yeah. You're going to get a message about whoever this is, go out, okay? You're giving me attention person. Somebody that just wants attention because you came up. That's what it is. Great fortune is right here. Leo, it's high honor journey. That means you went on about your business with the message. Somebody's going to text you because your status, your money, whatever you're working on, this could be an energy thief as well. Hey, it's me. Yeah. No. Great fortune. I see you moving on from this situation. It's like you wasn't when you shooting at the gym. Who said that? I think it was Rick Ross. Okay. Yeah, no. I think that's what he said. You wasn't with me with all the hard work, so are you here now? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. You know? And you have every reason. Worth the wait. Yeah, this person didn't want to wait for you. Didn't want to wait for you. Let your friends help you at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you are definitely worth the wait. You are worth the wait. You are definitely worth the wait. This situation is definitely worth the wait. You got mature woman sideways. Okay, and the reason why it's sideways because you probably are undecisive. Should I stay? Should I go? No. High honor. Journey. Go. Great fortune is the outcome. Go. 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 Okay? And I'm not saying money is everything, but it's better. It makes you feel a whole lot better. Okay? Than being with somebody that feels like you're not worth the wait. Virgo. 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 Moves Virgos out. Virgo. Move Virgos out. Ooh. Mature woman, gift, despair, mature man. Virgo. Virgo. Occupation in reverse. Okay. Commitment at the bottom of the deck. Toil and labor. Official. High honor. Message. Okay. This is somebody, Virgo, that wants you to quit your job. You got a gift. Whatever this gift is, this person's definitely not supportive. Okay? And it breaks their little heart with despair. They try to be focused, like giving me like a math. Like I try to be focused, but you know, even though my person is gifted in some kind of way, I wish she'd give that up. Do you know how many people have said I should give up tarot, but they watch me? You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe, why do you watch? Aha! You know what I'm saying? Why do you watch? It's giving me that, aha! You watch. I know you watch. I see you. Okay? You can be on as many fake pages as you want with occupation in reverse. You can be as slides as you want. Oh, but Jesus can't. Yeah, you do all that as you want, but you watch. But you watch, so you believe somewhere. What's the spell? Virgo. You watch. Thank you. What's mature woman? You watch. Thank you. They in despair because you are definitely building a foundation for yourself. You are definitely healing. You are making a way in spite of them. What's occupation? What do they want you to do? I'm here. Ain't no stopping us now. This is somebody you're distant from. You could be distant with this person out, or you could be at a distance. This person's mature, and they feel like they got all the answers, giving me like know-it-all. This is somebody that will not coach you on. This is a person saying, I don't know why they doing X, Y, Z. I don't know why they're doing that, but they watch. Okay? This is that kind of person. This is the kind of person that don't give you no credit for nothing, but they watch. I mean, you're gifted in some kind of way. Yep. Somebody you can argue and fight with about a situation. This is somebody that will tell you to go get a job and you got a project that you're working on. You're gifted in some kind of way. It could be, you don't even have to have gifts. You can have people want to donate, help, support you. You know what I'm saying? Empress energy. Empress is somebody that knows what they know and they allow things to come to them. That's a gift as well. Okay, this is gonna be a project. This is gonna be your job. Like if this is a work situation, it's like everybody wants to work with you because you're like the cool person and you don't even know how that is. You know what I'm saying? Like how that is. Because you might be the kind of person that takes care of business. Yeah. You know, you have an agenda. You have motions on a day-to-day basis. You don't know what it feels like to not to have something to do. Okay? Even when you're faking busy, that's not faking busy. You're actually bringing back your energy, cleansing, doing something that you should be doing, like self-care, self-help. You know what I'm saying? You got something that you could possibly be doing, even if it's catching up on your sitcoms. You got something you could possibly be doing with your life. Yeah, and you're definitely taking your power back. You're coming out of masculine energy in your occupation, which is that's Queen of Wands, loving, attractive, very charismatic, okay? Willing to take a leap. And they is big mad about that with the Death, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Because they already know you're going to walk away from this situation ending Ten of Swords. This is somebody that will talk shit and lay next to you. Okay? and wonder why you put the end Scorpio energy to certain things. This is the one that will definitely talk shit and give you the drive that you need to go. So if they're talking shit and they feel like you ain't gonna be shit, it ain't gonna work out for you, that job is gonna not really work out for you, oh no, you're gonna be running back. If I was you, I would definitely put the power in the engine and show them different. That part. That's who we see who we talking about. You could be talking about an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Leo, air sign, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, air sign, heavy air sign. Okay, they can have it highly aspected in their chart. Let's see. How does Virgo feel about this person? How does Virgo feel about this person? I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't think you care, okay? I don't think you care. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I'm the main character. I got a gift. And I'm running to fortune. Who cares? Expectations. I got a gift. I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, if I keep striving where I'm striving, if I keep promoting myself, learning, skilling, whatever you doing, putting yourself on the forefront, I know I'm gonna get somewhere. It's giving me little engine that could. Okay, it's because I can, because I am. That's what it's giving me. I don't care about what you say. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Period. And that's how you should look at it, Virgo. Love the energy. Libra. Libra, baby. Take our residence and leave the rest. Libra, baby. Occupation, work, whatever you do for a living. Death card. This in the rising. False person. Unexpected in reverse. Libra, I see you expectation. I see in the distant rising me hasn't happened yet. I see you letting go something, someone's giving me job or occupation sideways. I see you getting real tired of dealing with something. It's on occupation sideways. House in reverse. Yeah. It's not helping you with lovers. It is not helping you benefit you. You no longer want to love, give into this job, position, whatever this is. Okay? They not being right. If it's a company, somebody's not doing their expenses right. They're not paying you right. Things are not coming in. Or unexpected income in the distant horizon. They're helping you pay your bills. They're giving you a whole bunch of things to have to deal. You got to backtrack. You got to talk to HR. It's just like a headache. And I see in the distant horizon with coffee here. I see you closing that situation out. It's like you doing too much. You tried to hang in as much as you can, but this is starting to be more of a headache than beneficial. Let's see with the tarot. Occupation for Libra. Yeah. Should I stay here? Is what it's giving. 5 of Pentacles, Limbo. Okay? Knight of Cups. Nah, I kind of don't want to give into this no more. Okay? It's no longer fun. There's no love here. You know, yeah, I need to go ahead and heal this situation because at the end of the day, this could even be your personality going to this job. Okay, with the justice that you are, things must balance out. You may have an attitude, you may have to be fake, you may not be comfortable at this job. There's numerous of things that's going on with you when it comes to what you expect is not coming up to what you expect. It's not working the way you wanted to work out. It's not doing what it needs to do. With the Wheel of Fortune, you are going to think and know strategically that there's somebody that's either playing in your money, playing in your face, juggling the situation back and forth, that you really have to go ahead and release this situation and move the hell on, okay? Maybe it's too much competition. Maybe it's too much going on. You know, if it's a creativity, you're like, look, I don't got the time. Okay, with Tower in the middle of the deck, it's a burden with the Ten of Wands. I just definitely have to put myself in a position where I feel better, think better, and can strive better. Because right now, either they playing in my money, playing my pace, or I feel like they're wasting my time in the distant horizon. Let's see, Libra. How does Libra feel? How does Libra feel? Not so well. High honor in reverse. You feel like you're taking, they're trying to take advantage of you. Okay? Toil and labor in reverse. Yeah, you feel like they trying to take advantage of you. They trying to one up you in your face and you don't want to deal with this. Okay, the message, yeah. The gift. I am too talented, too gifted will change at the bottom of the deck, Libra. You're going to be like, I am too talented. I am too gifted. I don't have to deal with this. I am skilled in whatever I do. And when I do it to the best of my ability. We're gifted and changed. And I see you in the near future either backing away, going away, or taking a different route when it comes to this job, money-making skill, whatever this situation is, because it's no longer given. The love, the compassion of what you need to give, and when it's starting to play with your money, play with your time, and play with your household bills, period. Scorpio. Let's see Scorpio. Mature woman, despair, child. Scorpio. Scorpio at the bottom of it. This is somebody that's going to wind up paying child support. The bottom of that, community. You're going to meet somebody, court somebody in the community, your community. It can be any kind of community, distant or rising, and you're going to wind up taking them to court. They're going to be hiding heavy and heated about that situation. This is somebody, your biggest obvious, the person that you're going to wind up having to take to child support court with children out here. And if you don't have no children, this is the person that's definitely you're going to dismiss because they don't know how to act. Okay? They are definitely not on your level. You definitely going to have that message, that key, that clue. Things ain't going to be working. Things going to definitely be not stable in your situation. It's going to put you to saying, you know what, I want to be the main character in my life. In order for that to happen, I need to pick a new lover. I need to make some changes. I need to do something different. Because the maturity level of the person that I'm with is definitely overseeing the future that I have going on. Let's see. Main female. Scorpio. Yeah. Despair. Justice. Yeah. Despair, clarify, but justification and that. Yeah, you're gonna wind up putting somebody on child support. Point blank. Something with a child. Court issue. And that's gonna make them, but at the end of the day, I feel like everybody can take accountability. Not because you're not with that person. I see you're dating, okay? Yeah, I see you dating with lovers. Everybody got to take accountability or something. I mean, it takes two. I mean, it takes two, baby. They're going to get served. And it's not, yep, Wheel of Fortune. They're going to get served. It's just, I mean, it's endurable. Somebody has to take responsibility. You can't run forever. I mean, you can, but then when you finally get caught up, that's not a good sight. But at the end of the day, running from responsibilities, it doesn't have anything to do with the lovers. It looks like you have definitely went on, Scorpio. You got better opportunities. Whether you're taking them or not, you got motion. You got things going on. You're making opportunities. You're getting outside. Things are going. You're not too concentrating. But at the end of the day, with despair in reverse, you're definitely not trying to be conniving. This ain't no conniving things. I hate when people say, oh, they're not with the person. Oh, but they want to take them to child support. As they should. They should work with that person. And if they feel like they can't work with that person has to go to court or have to figure something out for that child. That's ridiculous. It don't have anything to do about them being bitter or getting back. Why should that's so childish when women say that. I hate when I hear, oh, well, they just want to take over that person's mouth. Excuse me, that child has to be taken care of one way or another. Whether you get with somebody or you don't. Whether you go hump on somebody else, start a new family over there, that child, okay, it took two people to get there. So by all two people, whether it's with you not being there and you with that woman or it's your finances, anywhere it go, but it takes two. Period. You don't care what the outcome is. That's not being bitter. That's the truth. Okay? I don't care if you love me. I don't care. That's even if the person was over there taking care of the child. Now, and this is what gets me. If you know you have a child, and you made a child, and you was with that mother, and yeah, you were with that mother, hypothetically speaking, right? And you were giving it was all going in one household. Now, hypothetically speaking, that don't mean you got to go broke, but whatever the situation is, doesn't matter how long, how late, how, when, where you disparately, okay, 5 years, 4 years or more, I'm getting 2, 32, 18, breaks down, 5, 4 years or more, you just letting situations just pile up while you over there making other opportunities, not giving whatever you need to that child. Of course you're going to get back paid. I mean, that's just common sense. Because you're not taking care of your priorities first. And that should be that child, whether you in the house or out of the house. Ain't nothing wrong with being loved. That's just, let me use that for example. Because a lot of people going to be pissy in that purple. Oh, no, that person's just trying to get back because they done moved on. Yeah. Maturely thinking is this. As a mother, if I go to work, let's just say I didn't work from home. Cross watcher and whoever got some comment to say. Let's just say I didn't work from home, right? That means I have to either pay for daycare or have somebody to come watch my child. That's an expense being, right? That means I can't just go and leave my child just anywhere. I have to check in. I have to make sure, be responsible. Just because you're not in the house, don't mean you don't have to be responsible. Just because I work outside the house, don't mean I don't have to take care of my kids. Same thing. Okay? Just because you found a new boo, good for you. Still, take care of your responsibility. Just because you cook, clean, and lights go on, that don't mean you're going to get free like electricity. Same thing. Just because you need electricity, that don't mean you're going to get free electricity because you special and it's gifted and whatever. You could be gone from a home, you still going to get an electricity bill. You're going to get some kind of bill. That means you could be gone traveling, doing whatever you want to do. You're going to get some kind of bill at the end of the month. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you ain't flipped on the light switch at all. I don't care if you ain't been to that property not one time. Everybody maturely knows that Regardless if I have not used that much electricity, I'm still gonna get a bill. That's how it is with this child. And regardless of you play parent, be parent, find a new love, whatever, it's ridiculous for anybody. And I be looking at these terrorists and they be like, yeah, oh God, yeah, the reason why, because it don't matter, okay, if that is the reason why, you still gotta take care of that child, okay? You still got responsibilities. Now, granted, that other partner don't have to juice the responsibility. That's why y'all go into court, to make sure that person's not juicing the responsibility. I think that is the most logical thing to do. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, they trying to send me to court and put the laws in my life, woo woo. That's that immature thinking. When I have to click off on certain readings when they be going there, I'll be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just going to go off. Don't you just love the people that like to go off? And if the other person that got kids, but they don't even take care of their own. Like they can date somebody that got kids, but because they're there in the house, they bring all the money to the house. That means they're taking care of that kids, but they don't take care of their own. That kind of person, it makes you think. Because there's a lot of responsibilities, even on a credit card. I got one low interest credit card, one high interest credit card. They still make you responsible, whether you use that credit card or not. If you don't use it, they still want you to slide $5 on there just to hold that credit card. That's showing that you are responsible. Whether you use it or not, you're still responsible for that credit card. Wow. And that's what it is right here. And they're in despair about that. Because regardless if they're in that child's life or not, they're still responsible. Let me see, Scorpio. Yeah, this is somebody that don't want to take accountability at all. Somebody that don't want to take accountability. You know, nobody that wants to stand up and say, you know what, absolutely, because this court thing could be looked over if you just, because I don't see marriage out here. You may could be married, okay? You may could not be married. Whatever it is okay. Look, let's sit down. This ain't got nothing to do with what we got going on. There's a child in place. What can I do to help you out? You don't necessarily got to get the money. You can buy it and hold your boundaries. Like I bought XYZ and I'm going to hold my boundaries. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm going to give you so much a month and I'm going to hold my boundaries on that. A reasonable. The Six of Swords. Yeah. With the devil. Yeah, there was a lot of toxicity when it came to this child. There was a lot of holding back when it came to the child. No calm waters, no victory. With the Ten of Cups, yeah, Chariot. You know, slow movement. But now they in despair because they got to think something different. So now they mad at you, Scorpio. They mad at you because they got to take care of this child. The same way they have to take care of a light bill and a credit card if they own one. But this is somebody that don't want to take accountability. This is the reason why. This is the white person. This person pays victim. This is the victim mentality. That's why I say no tea, no shade. I give props to all my terrorists. But when y'all be on that kind of stuff, I have to turn your ass off. Because this is all about accountability. Taking accountability. If you spend some, you do some, you make some. Hey, that's a two-party situation. Ain't got nothing to do with but who you humping, who you want to be loving. Period. And you can still not be together, but that child can be the main focus. That child takes maturity level. A lot of people ain't on that. And that's people that I share on. I be like, baby, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? They don't be on that type of time, that tea. A lot of people don't think like I think. And it's free will, you know. I'm open to think that way. You know what I'm saying? I do see all parties. But at the end of the day, if that person, if that parent that got their child got proof, whether it's from the school, whether it's this, that, and then for some reason they don't have it and it's not an obligation with main person out there, because that's proof. You don't necessarily have to put the money in the person's hand. You can go buy the item. Voila. There's other third-party ways that you can do this. But don't just automatically think, oh, well, yeah, they trying to take me over my money because I just started a new relationship. No, this ain't that. Everybody ain't on that type of time. Some people don't care. It's the child they care about. It's a child that doesn't need to be without. Because you decide to go hump on, fuck on, lick on somebody else. That ain't got nothing to do with the child. Seriously. Love and light. Love and light. How does Scorpio feel about that? Main person, yeah. Main character, main woman, come back out there again. How Scorpio feel about this? Family room, absolutely. Yep, family room, question. Unexpected person, yeah. Man, yeah, it's time to talk about it. It's time to talk about it. And if possible, you can talk to if that person is willing, maturely, being the main person, okay? Needing the help, needing the change. Scorpio, if you need the help, you need the change, you can talk to both of them. Courtship is out here. You just don't have to talk to him. People don't like when you stand on business and you're not fighting and you're not arguing with nobody because they done moved on. They don't like that. They want it to be chaotic. No. For what? For what? Family room is out here. You can talk to both of them. If your person then got a new person, talk to both of them. Say, look, this is what's going on. This is what it is. Let me show you proof. Let me show you this. Come up with a contract that's marriage. Come up with a contract that's legitimate for both of y'all. Or go to court to where it's legitimate for both of y'all. But whatever it is, this is bad health. Okay? Bad advice, bad situation. And it must change. Whether you with Sally Sue, you ran off with whomever, Scorpio, it must change. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with who you love and who you want to be. No. The light bill, the phone bill, and these school supplies ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, period. Let's see, Sagittarius. Out for Sagittarius. Man, woman. Thief. Okay. High honor. Toil labor. Masters of concern. Sagittarius, you could be the main woman or masculine. You could be in a masculine energy, but I like the tarot provides it. Be Pacific. That's somebody that could have stole from you. You're in high honor. Okay? You work for what you need. You may work with this person as well. This person can be at your job. They actually literally stole from you. Stole energy, time, money. You take what resonates. Yeah, work. Yeah, this is somebody you either work with or y'all literally work together. Okay, could be your ideas, world. Okay, occupation. You can work online. You could travel. Okay, somebody you could have traveled with. Give me something for thieves. They could be, if you're working online, they're selling your product. Okay, making it theirs. Okay, this could be a past person. Okay. Yep, with the fun. Sun, Leo energy. Okay. This will be a past person. You gonna get that message. Or they gonna, what's the message? Yeah, high priestess. Seems like you already know that. Or you gonna get the message for the high priestess with the 7 of cups in reverse. They ain't gonna have no other choice. Give me high honor. You gonna get celebrated regardless. Give me high honor. Yeah. Somebody rejected. You're going to get celebrated regardless. This is the kind of person that didn't want to work with you, so they rather work against you kind of person. Okay? You getting praise, recognition, some kind of way. They ain't want to work with you. This could be a person that worked 9 to 5, and maybe you come up with a project or a better way to do it. Maybe you're just a better worker. You know what I'm saying? What, baby? Hold on one second. Shh. Hold on one second. No. Okay. Sorry about that. Sagittarius. You're going to get high order anyway. Regardless, this person can't stop you. High priestess, you already know this. You probably already aware of this. Or you're talking to high priestess like myself and I'm telling you. There's no stopping you anyway. But it's definitely going to be brought to the light. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay. Earth sign. Okay. Water sign Pisces as well. Yeah. Heavy earth. This is somebody that's definitely didn't want to give you reciprocity, didn't want to give you praise, didn't want to give you glory. What they have going on because they want a piece of the pie. And you came up, you did something, and now they highly disappointed and they got plenty to say. Yeah, Gemini energy could be a Gemini as well. That was short and uncut. Okay? This is a person that want to invest in you. They want to be teamwork, make the dream work. So you just took upon yourself to go do your services, whether you moved another job, whether you did something different, whether you went another way, whether you went around them, tap dance around them. Some way you made a good impression and now everybody wants to work with you, deal with you, praise you, and give you the bonus. Okay? Absolutely. Congratulations. How does Sagittarius feel about this? How does Sagittarius feel about this? Happy. What was stolen from you, baby, will definitely be given back. What I tell you, occupation, great fortune, what was stolen from you, it will definitely be coming back. Don't even worry. Wealthy man. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay? Sagittarius, man or female, whatever was stolen from you, whether it was energy, time, place, whatever was stolen from you will definitely be given back. Okay? 12 foes. Claim that. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn babies. Capricorn course watchers, please hit the like button, share this caring. Okay. Capricorn. I'm drinking water, but my lips are definitely getting dry really quick. When I do this cheap lip gloss. Capricorn. What's your out? Mature one sideways. Journey. It's giving me you're forced to go a different way. False person. Capricorn. Thought. Mature one sideways. Why? Yep. You was forced out of a relationship, partnership, relationship, whatever this was with the courtship. It could have been a partnership as well at work. Okay, I like to keep things open because not everything is love. Okay. Yeah, you went on and watched your journey, got a new job, went moved, did whatever you can, did you need to do. Now there's thoughts and concerns, message of concern. Yeah, this person is definitely thinking, okay, trying to block. So be it. They wasn't being real with their feelings and who they were from the get go with false person. This can also be a couple as well. Okay, it could be them, their boyfriend, girlfriend, new person, whoever this is. Okay, let's see. Yep. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Ace of Pentacles, false person. Yeah, they didn't give to this situation. Matter of fact, they juggled you. Like I said, there's two people out here. You could have been a third party and you decide, let me go ahead and clock my way out of here and give myself self-love, self-care. And now here they come, want to spin the block. What's the concern? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Now they want to talk about changing the dynamic. What about changing the dynamic? What courtship here? What about, justice, bringing things to balance, Libra energy. Okay, bringing that family back. I don't know, Capricorn. Child, I can't. I can't. Okay, this is a spinner blocker. There's nothing wrong with spinner blocker. But what's the concern of what will keep Capricorn in their head? Because mature woman is sideways. What will be the concern? Ooh. Is this karma? Is this working in my favor? What will be the concern, Capricorn? Yeah, they spy and watch you. You could be a leader. You could be bossed up, majorly Aries energy, okay? Ooh. I don't know, Capricorn. First things first, okay? I don't know. Ooh. Gee. Counterpart energy. They fucked around and found out that the grass wasn't green on the other side. What is this? Oh. I want my family back. I think I changed. It's giving me soulmate energy, but ain't nothing wrong with it because people do change. People do choose wrong. Okay, study wrong, study long, study wrong is what I was heard. Attraction. There's attraction here. Y'all gotta see clear. Forgive and learn. Okay, somebody had to learn a lesson. One more for Capricorn. Okay, unrequited. That's what I was kind of feeling. That's what I kept saying. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody wasn't loving somebody like they love them. Who you loving? They wasn't doing that. And I wouldn't say they don't love you. They just didn't give enough to the connection. And by them not giving enough, you became the empress or the emperor. Take what resonates and leave it up. Somebody grew the hell up from this. Okay? And now, looks like both of y'all. Both of y'all grew. Maybe if you're the female Capricorn, you wasn't pouring more into it, and your emperor wasn't pouring more into it. It was something just was not giving at that moment. I don't know. What should Capricorn do? I don't know. Spirit God, Spirit team. Okay. Come through for Capricorn. What should Capricorn do? Because you definitely going to be in limbo. Deception, yeah. Person wasn't real at first with false person here. Take a leap of faith. Once they heal the situation, they are. Let go of control. Okay. Nothing has gone wrong. It's fated for this to happen. You're the one. Okay. The bottom of the deck. Love your shadow side. Yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, mistakes can happen. I was like, ooh, that was a twist. I wasn't ready for that one. Mistakes can definitely happen. People could be put in a situation. I'm not saying wait, but what I am saying is keep growing. Because the more you grow, it's giving me twin flame energy. The more you grow, your person's definitely going to grow. Okay? Love your shadow side. Love who you are as a person. Don't let anybody stop you from being who you are as a person. Your person is definitely watching you grow with Page of Pentacles out here. Okay, and as you grow and you develop, they also are making changes and loopholes in their life for them to develop. But yeah, it was unrequited. They might didn't think you were the one. They might have been faking in the beginning, and chose somebody different, felt like it was greener somewhere else. But as they begin to move and shift, okay, it's definitely giving me, I should have waited out my odds. It's giving me, let me rethink about it with thinking men out here. Okay, and that's what that message is gonna come in. They're gonna text you, say, hey, can we have this conversation with Ace of Wands? Okay? Yeah. They definitely gonna text you. Let me get that card. Hold on 1 second. Let me regroup. Could be Gemini as well. How is Capricorn gonna feel about this? Had the mature woman, what's the outcome with this? How is Capricorn feel about this? What's the outcome? Capricorn. Aww. I see marriage. Hey. I'm with it. I'm with it. Sudden wealth. That can be wealth and love, marriage, money, all the above. Whatever the sudden wealth with you after you receive this wishes, after that person put in the work, okay? After that changes and revolve, I see there's a mature situation that can actually come out here. It's going to make you a grown woman, okay? You might have not been making mature decisions. They might have not been making mature decisions. Once y'all spend that time alone, once you heal, once you grow, there's decisions that's definitely going to be made right. I like that. Great outcome. Congratulations, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see. Who's y'all? Capricorn, who's your outcome? Capricorn. Courtship. You could have dated this person. Why are all the lovers are Opps? I'm like, why can't you just take the liquor and keep on ticking? Like, I don't know, an ex I even care to give this much energy to. I don't know one. Somebody could be pregnant. Give me some on child. Yeah. Man, woman. Somebody could be pregnant. Or children are definitely involved. Privilege. Yeah, somebody could be pregnant. There's two women out here. There's a mature woman, there's a privileged woman. There's a child out here. Somebody could be pregnant. Okay, the mature woman can have the child. Okay, and somebody's dating somebody that's privileged with money. You know, same old, same old. Courtship definitely went to an end. There was a child that was made with lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, mature woman. Okay. Or you could be the mature woman and you're becoming privileged. Let's see. It's giving me two people out here. Aquarius. But I'm going to clarify. I'm feeling like it's two women out here. Yeah, somebody was sporadic. Okay, rapid energy. Just went to this privileged woman they thought they had ups. Okay. Yep, and they let go of the mature woman. I said it gave me two people out here. They left a child behind as well. Okay, with the lover. Yep. Yep, subtle change. Yep, they left a child behind as well. I can also look at it as you could be the privileged woman and your person left a child behind after an ending. Okay? After a courtship. Or a courtship end behind a child. Sudden change. You can look at it three ways. Take what resonate, Aquarius. Okay? A courtship ended with the tower here. Aries, Scorpio energy. Okay? Leo energy. Heavy fire. Okay? Pisces energy. Okay? Yeah, heavy fire, heavy Pisces energy. A child was created, okay? Period. You could be the mature woman and you got mature and a child, you got the opportunities that you need, and now you're the privileged woman, or you will be, or somebody left. It's giving me a two-part situation, unjust. Yeah, somebody wasn't fair. Libra energy. Somebody thought that, hey, I can go move over there and I get a better life. More money over there, more strive over there, more, more looks over there. Yep, temperance. So they moved over there and left behind some responsibilities. Children, wife, kids, maturely, whatever. Take what resonates. They left with responsibilities with the hangman. They ain't look both ways. Mm-mm. And now they mad. When the justice is reversed, unfair just. They didn't look both ways. Yeah. Now they're going to have to give something because they didn't look both ways. Yeah, they don't want to heal this situation, but it's going to have to be healed. Page of Swords, they looking. They don't want to heal the situation, but hey, whoever you are now the Queen of Pentacles because justice will be served. They're going to have to give some eventually. Okay? A lot of that going on. Yeah, they don't see it coming. So yeah, they didn't see that situation coming until the death card. It was like dun 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 dun. Scorpio energy, you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. So they didn't see this coming. They thought that they was just gonna hop away and was not gonna have no probable cause. The devil is a lot. Okay, and I'm not one of those kind of people, oh well they moved away and no, I wish everybody happy, love, peace, and harmony. But I am definitely that Libra side in me, baby, honey. It all has to balance out. At 15, I had a job. My mom was like, look, you want these Jordans, you want these tennis shoes, because back in my day it was Jordans and it was starter jackets and stuff like that. Ooh, did I just tell my age? Wow. My mom was like, look, I'm gonna need you to go cut some grass. That was my first job, y'all. I used to cut grass with our lawnmower, my neighbors, and get that money so I can upgrade my tennis shoes, upgrade my jackets or whatever I wanted out of life. Did my mama have it? Yeah, she had it. But that was not the principle. That was not the point, okay? That was not the principle. That was not the point, period. She told me one thing, and one thing I remember because I got pregnant at an early age. She said, if you make it, you're responsible for it. I said I wanted a dog. She said, okay, you making your little lawn money, you can get you a dog. I'll buy you a dog, but you're going to have to buy the father. It was always a partnership, and I thank God she treated me that way because I was the only child, and I know what it is. I know what the persistence is. I know how it feels to be work. I know what it feels like to be work, and I'm grateful if I get something. I know what that feels like to receive something and be grateful for anything. Because I know what it feels like to work. I know what it feels like. People don't owe you nothing. You just can't go hopping around and rainbows and butterflies and thinking the universe is going to fix things and it's just going to work out in its favor. That is not how it goes. Even, for example, you leave an apartment. You pay the deposit. Your apartment is trash. You know for a fact you ain't going to get your deposit back. Point blank. If you put the work in keeping that deposit, by making sure the house is clean, making sure you clean afterwards, things like that. Don't write on the wall, patch the holes in, things like that. Then you know you put the work in to uphold that apartment, so you're looking for a deposit. But if you didn't do that, everybody in their common nature sense, and maybe not, okay, we don't knock the people that don't have the common sense. Okay? Maybe they didn't know. Maybe this person just didn't know. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. I mean, you can run, but you can't hide. But damn, sleepless nights. It's just the self-conscious is what would eat me up. It's the self-conscious. It's just knowing that I was dishonest, knowing that I was trying to be slick and slide. And this person may be the one that normally got with it until they got to you, Aquarius. And baby, this wasn't that. It caught up to them. It caught up to them. This wasn't that. It will eventually catch up to you. Don't think you being slick inside, you out. No, it's going to eventually catch up. And then you really going to be in trouble. You really going to have an issue. You really going to have problems. I like to face things head on. And you should. Let's see. Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel like this? You feel like they got the money. They'll get it from somewhere. That's how you feel. You feel like, yeah. Hey, what the man, official person, yeah, like, they'll get it from somewhere. You ain't thought, like, you know, it is what it is. Official means court system. You know, that hey, they'll figure that out with the court system. I'm going to just go ahead and be, you know, the main person and sit and watch and stack up on my paper and do what I need to do. Maybe remarry a wealthy man. I don't know how this will go. You could be the wealthy man. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. But some reason or another, who you dealing with, you feel like, hey, that's their obligations. Okay, they made that choice. It's all about choices, people. And the officials, with the official person, official place, official situation, will definitely take care of it. As you should. Pisces. Let's see who's up. That helps. Messes up the time. Coughing. Official person. Justification. Damn. About to let child. Here we go. Childish. If you don't got children, just don't concern you, okay? Here we go. Let's clarify. Okay, maybe you have children involved. Maybe this person was child acting. Not everybody got kids. So let's see. Pisces. It's giving me a bad help, not making responsibility. The world, yeah, you could travel away from this person. You could be in the spotlight. Maybe they're waiting on you to have that help, okay? Waiting on you to crash out. Message, yeah, you getting the opportunity. You ain't worried. I'm here, I ain't worried about that, okay? Queen of Wands, I'm not worried about that. And you shouldn't, Pisces. I agree. I'm not worried about that. I know my place. I know where I stand. I know what's going on. Yep, Hermit. I know our place. I know where I stand. I know what's going on. You could be dealing with Virgo. There's your Sag, Pisces. Yeah, there you go. I know where I stand. I ain't worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do and build opportunities for myself. Ace of Pentacles, as you should. You're here pushing on. Death card. Yeah, you're putting an end to all situations. Sagittarius. Two major arcanas. The World, Sagittarius. Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know where you stand at. Yep. You can work with me, but I have the strength to go ahead and push on. Ace of Wands. Yep. And put the death. There goes Scorpio ending. Justice in reverse. Even though it's unjust, okay, even though you might have thought about it, it might have been disappointing to you, but I see you with the Knight of Cups, self-care, self-love. If you are definitely thinking about it, get out of your head about it. Just know, pray. Pray. Prayer changes things. Okay, and stand your ground. You move bad health. You hear the birds? Yeah. They're going to come in slowly trying to explain. But see what happened was. Negative. You're going to be defensive. They're going to come in and slowly try to. What happened was. No, you ain't trying to do that. You ain't gonna be trying to hit up one bit. Let's see how the Pisces feel about it. And that's not, and the thing about it is, I love it when people say you're not trying to hear that. You know, it's not that you're judging the person. I don't feel like that you're definitely judging the person. Let's see how you feel. I don't feel like you're judging the person. I feel like you're standing on business. You know, it's a difference between judging and not doing nothing about the situation. It's different between, oh, I'm gonna put out the blame. I'm getting like there is some accountability with Journey on here. You know, you could be Journey getting a better job. You could be moving. You could be doing something good for yourself. Yeah, and your child, absolutely. I don't feel like there's no judgment. It's kind of like there's no room for excuses. You know what I'm saying? And when a person knows that there's no room for excuses with message, okay, it's like they want to get in that judge and victim mentality. Like, oh, that person thinks it's better, or no. That's not it. It's just there's no room. Courthouse, despair. There's no room for decisions. I see you caring about this person. I see you understand that there's despair in the situation, but still, you're going to journey on and do what you need to do. Okay? Great fortune. Like I said, you're going to journey on, take care of your responsibility. If there's a child involved, you're going to take your child on that journey and y'all going to do what y'all need to do. You're not going to be worried about it, okay? The message, you might overlook it with 7 of Wands out there. You might even overlook that message in the courtship or in them even talking about it. You're like, look, tell it to somebody who cares. And that's not being mean. It's like, I see it your way. I see it my way. But it is what it is. And this is a decision that I made. And I'm willing to live with this decision. Whether you're with child or you're dealing with somebody that's immature. And I agree. And that's what I got for you guys. Bye.